Hey everybody, it's Paul from ScreenWritingSCRIBE. Today we're going to talk about Final Draft, and we're going to talk specifically about what foreign languages can I use in Final Draft, and also what does it mean to use the spell checker as well too. We're going to take a look at those things today. Well, what I found out is these are all the different languages that are supported by Final Draft. Now, the important thing to look about this is to see that you want, if none of these fonts work well, Courier New also supports many foreign characters. So you want, for these languages, you either want to set for Courier Final Draft or Sans Mono CJK Final Draft. And again, it's for these particular languages right here. And we'll show you how to change the fonts in Final Draft as well, to change it to those particular fonts. Now, if you're using for Chinese, Japanese, or Korean, the best practice is to use the Sans Mono CJK Final Draft. For these languages right here, you can see Courier Final Draft is going to be used best for these particular languages. And finally, these last couple of languages here, the best type of font to use is Sans. I don't even know how to pronounce that for Final Draft right now. You can also use third-party fonts to their computer font library in order to type in other languages, but please note the third-party fonts aren't always supported. But so what happens if your language isn't on any of that? Here's what they say that you can do. So basically what you need to do is you need to install your computer with the correct font for your language. Once the font is installed, follow these following steps. And we'll take a look at that on terms of Macs as well as PC. So basically for the Mac, you go to your format, you go to Elements, click on the Font tab, click Set Font in the font box at the upper left, select the font you want and click OK. Click Apply Font Size to all elements. Click OK to get back to your script. The body of your script is now be in the font that you chose. Now to change the font in the header, you can simply follow these directions right here. To change the font in any text whose font was changed previously, simply go to Edit, select All, go to the font, and choose the correct font. Click OK. Now for Windows, you basically go to the Format Font, select Element Settings, click on the Font tab, click Set Font in the font box at the upper left, select the font you want and click OK. Click Apply Font Size to all elements. Click OK to get back to your script. The body of your script will now be in the font that you choose. With the script still open, go to the document, header and footer, press Ctrl A on the keyboard to select everything underneath the ruler bar. From the top menu bar, go to the Format Font, and then in the font box at the upper left, select the font you want and click OK. So again, you can change. Here's the directions to change the font in the header and to change the font of any text whose font was changed previously. You simply have to go to Edit, just like the Mac, select All, go to Format Font and choose the correct format, click OK. So let's take a look in the program and see how that works when we want to go change fonts. So again, we go up here to Font, select Font under Format, and here is where you select the different fonts you want to use. And then this is what you want. So if you have a selected text, scene numbers, more as it continues, if you want script elements, if you like a general scene heading action, if you want any of that type of stuff, in particular as the set font, that's where you can do that. The other thing you can do here, this is where you change everything to the typical type of font that you want. And you can see there's a whole host of different fonts that are here. So then you can pick whatever, like here's that Sans Mono CJK. So if you're writing in Chinese, Korean, or Japanese, this is where you'd want to go for that. Select that font. And we can just select that font here. And it sort of shows you what that looks like here as typed, all caps, lowercase. You can add a bunch of functionality you want for that. So that's basically how you add the fonts. So let's take a look at the next question is how do you do spell checking in terms of your... Now in terms of spell checking for a Mac, so the following languages are available for German, Italy, Norwegian, Polish, Portuguese, Spanish, Swedish, and Turkish. Close Final Draft and install the desired language per Apple's instructions and restart your computer. Open Final Draft, go to Tools, Spelling Options, and choose the language for the spell check. So that's how you do this. In terms of a Mac, if you want to use a Windows, so for Windows, it looks like it's the same language. Well, actually, there's actually a couple more languages. So the following languages are supported with the Windows base. You have Catalina, Czech, Danish, Dutch, English, French, Spanish, Portuguese, Polish, Norwegian, Turkish, Swiss, German, Hindi, German, and Swedish. So again, if you're using a PC, close the Final Draft and install the desired language per Microsoft instructions. Restart your computer. Open Final Draft, go to Tools, Spelling, Options, and choose the language for the spell check. So hopefully with this, you'll be able to find how Final Draft can work in your own language. I hope this helps with your writing so you don't have to write in English if you don't want to. Final Draft does have a lot of different languages that you can type in, so hopefully this will be helpful for you. And if you have any questions, put them in the comment section below. Until the next video, live well and write well.